Today we're going to be testing out the hype. Got an Eagle Envy with me and a Prism Pyro. We're going to play a little short 9-hole loop at Stevenson Park. I was looking for a more stable putter, and all the hype around the Envy, and especially the Eagle Envy, was pretty much what I wanted to fill in that slot. So this is going to be my backhand disc today, and then the Prism Pyro we're going to throw more majority forehand because that's why I got it. I don't really need it for a backhand stable mid-range, so I'd like to be throwing it a lot today on forehand. So we're going to kind of compare them to each other, play a little 9-hole rounds, see which one does better. I'll be putting with my own putters once we get inside a circle. I don't plan on putting with either of these. I know the Envy's a putter, but I still don't plan on putting with it. So just an approach driver putter. Same with the Pyro, just an approach, maybe driver off some of the tee boxes. So let's see what these are all about. We'll flip a neutral disc to see which one goes first. So we'll do heads will be the Envy and tails will be the Pyro. That was a turbo flip. All right, heads. So we'll do Envy first. It is 230 feet straight ahead, tight tunnel, about 100 feet in. That's nice and straight, heading off to the end. It'll be a putt, but there is some stability to that Envy. I like it. Exactly what I was looking for. Something straight, but it's gonna beef up to the left, maybe even a little bit of a headwind deterrent, because the throwing putter that I have is pretty straight to understable. But we're gonna be throwing again, Pyro, probably gonna forehand. See if we can't flex something in there, get close. Lift it up. All right, hit some trees. We got some work to do with the Pyro. Not much here on this shot. Kind of went behind this big log. There's a tight little tunnel here. I think we're outside circle, probably about 45 feet. All right, that'll be a tap in. The Pyro, we'll go ahead and putt with the green putter, and then the Envy we'll do with the blue. That way we're consistent. Perfect. All right, Envy's up. Envy has the box. It's 227 feet straight ahead. Kind of a tree right here about 80 feet away, so we're gonna maybe flex it, see if we can't push through. Oh, that's money. It kind of held that turn longer than I thought it would. Pyro, I'm gonna try to throw on the right side of the fairway, on the right side of the tree. It's about 80 feet in front of me. Let it pan left, and then hopefully break right or flatten out at least. Kind of a tight line. Yeah, it's pretty stable. Didn't hold as long as I wanted to, but we're in the circle. Envy's parked. The Pyro, it's about 15 feet. All right, Envy's in, 2 down. Envy has the box. Hole 3 is straight ahead, 350. Way too much for anything that I have. So we'll just try to pump the Envy out nice and smooth. Just do 2 nice approach shots. Kind of got a headwind coming in, so we'll see how it kind of fights against the headwind. And it won't fight if it hits a tree. So cool, we'll have about a 300-footer approach for par look, but that's fine. That's what this is for. I'm trying to forehand flex this Pyro way out there. Let's go flat, flew nice and straight. Got real stable at the end. I'm probably 2/3 of the way down, but sheesh. All right, this is out of my realm. 1 of distance, but also 2 types of shots. It's gonna be a backhand turnover, so I'm just gonna throw it hard and try to let it burn right. That's stable. Okay, got a fairway kick. Still outside circle with this Envy, so I will be jump putting via the rules. Pyro is pretty good. It got down a lot further than I thought. Oh, wind's catching it. Pyro is still out of the circle, so it will be jump putt. Oh, same thing. Bad wind read. Yeah, horrible, horrible wind reads. How can I not say that? Wind reads. Goodness gracious. For the both the discs, honestly. But it is what it is. Makes it fun. Pyro took the box. And like I said, I was pretty surprised on the flight of that Pyro. I got 40 feet away, 35, 40 feet on a 350-foot hole. So 300 feet for a overstable mid-range. I like that. It's good for me. It's going to make me excited for this next hole, which is 314 feet for hole 4. So Envy, if I can get 260, 270 out of it, I'd be happy with that, with a jumper. And then we'll see if we can get inside the circle with a Pyro. All right, Pyro's got the box. 214 feet straight ahead. Got some trees down about 80 feet from the basket. I think we're just going to try to flex this hard on the left side. Let it skip in, hopefully to the circle. That'd be awesome. I'll put some angle on it, but I threw it nose up. All right, we're down there. We got to look. Envy. Ooh. All right, nice and straight, real short. Came off the box weird. All right, we got a 50, 60-foot jumper for bird for the Envy. Throw nose up again. All right, well, I guess on jumpers, you kind of just got to push it flat. It'll get left. You don't have to baby it left. Let's see where the Pyro ended. Really enjoying the flight of that Envy so far. I mean, it's holding its lines, but it does have plenty of stability to it. Looks like we got about a 20 to 25 footer from the woods. Guess we'll go straddle. I'm not showing the Pyro any love today. No love. All right, tap in the Pyro. Par. Envy. Par. Hole 5, 245 feet. Look around to the left through those trees. Pyro should be a perfect disc for this shot. Throw it straight, let it fade. Probably get a little skip. Might be too much angle, probably tight. That's the line I probably should throw with the Envy. All right, so we'll try the Envy now. That's inside. Trouble. Not terrible for the Envy, but it is a roller shot, which I'm not thrilled about. And that's why. With leaves and not knowing what disc, that's something I need to learn is forehand rollers, just rollers in general. All right, Envy's about 10, Pyro's about 8, parked on the other side of the basket. Bogey for the Envy. Perfect shot for the Pyro. I thought it was tight, but it wasn't. It was just on the money. Pyro's box. I'm filming from on top of the tee pad because there's no space behind the tee pad to film. Straight ahead, didn't see the tee sign. I think it's like 240, 250. We'll do Pyro forehand. I kind of turned that one over, but the stability's getting there. Straight skip. Okay, Envy. This is a hole that I love throwing an overstable mid on forehand. Just a clean gap, but kind of turned that one over. Envy, we're gonna try a tight line backhand. It's fading off to the end. It'll be a look. Ooh, kind of hit a root. I got both discs close to about 15 feet. Envy's over here, Pyro's over here. I don't know if you can see me, the Pyro putt. Maybe a straddle from behind this pine tree. Nice. 2 for 2 with the Pyro. Envy was probably out. Same kind of issue. no space behind the T-pad on this one. It is 198 feet. There's a right side gap, left side gap, which is impossible to go down. So I'm going to forehand. Pyro has the box. Forehand the Pyro. You can see the crooked tree and the straight tree to the left. Through that gap, flex it. Hopefully it skips up to the hill it's on. And give this a rip. I didn't flex it at all. And we're way out. Okay. Dang, this is also a fun one to get with a forehand. Envy, I'm going to go up and over. There's some skinnier trees on the right side of the fairway and try to just push straight and through and let it break left. Or throw down the middle. I love how I try to call my shots and it doesn't work. Probably should have filmed this at an open course where we can see these discs fly instead of hit trees. Pyro is probably about 25 feet, got an uphill mound putt with a headwind. Whoop and over. Oh boy. Pyro's on the backside of this hill. I think it's in the circle. It's probably at 30. With a tailwind. These locals don't make fun of me playing this course the way I is. This one's a humbling place. It's short and has its easy spots, but whew, you mess up, you mess up. All right, tap them both in for par. Pyro still has the box, 246 feet, hole 8 straight ahead. The right side gap is not really there. You can throw a backhand with a overstable disc, but I'm going to flex my forehand through kind of like on hole number 2. Right side of the fairway, hope it pans and then flattens out. That's gone. Panning out. That's deep. That's okay. Nope, sure not. Well, it kind of had a turnover line. That was cool. Envy putt from this bush. Good catch. Good catch, thank you. Here. Putting. Hole 9, 189 feet. It's straight ahead with those crepe myrtles kind of guarding them. We're going to do a little flex with the backhand flex with the Envy. Come back. Thank God. Where's it going? Thank goodness. I barely threw that thing and it went flying. Pyro, forehand. Don't know if I want to skip or air shot. Skip with the overstable is fun. Air shot's hard to do with those Guardians. Let's try to skip. Get up! Go! Ah! That was fun. All the way. We got the Envy here for about a 20-footer. Slipped it on in. Fade away. Pyro was probably pretty. Oh no, it wasn't close. It was skipped before, but it rolled over here. I was gonna say, man, must have skipped right behind it. Good catch. Well, are they worth the hype? Everybody that I've seen that's thrown the Envies, especially the Eagle ones, have really enjoyed it. I've seen some videos where they are showing it's a little understable. I think it's great. I think it's perfect. If you throw it on an Anheuser, it's gonna work its way right and then pan out flat. I don't think it really holds and digs it deep and lets you just yank on it. But for my bag, it's gonna be wonderful. Need something straight. It's gonna finish. I can rely on. I can throw a little bit of a headwind instead of just babying and a hyzer with something understable. And then the Pyro. It is exactly what you think it's going to be. It's overstable, not extremely beefy. It's going to fit perfectly in between a slot that I have of a Suspect, which is a 4403, but it's beat in. If I throw it on an Anheuser like I was today with that Suspect, it's just gonna coast and keep going. It's not going to ever come out of it. And then I have a Justice, which is a beefcake, and it's definitely going to come out of it. Those are the shots I like the shape. But with this one, I need something in between that's going to, I can put it on Anheuser and not worry that it's going to just keep going left. It's going to come out of it, but also something that's not just going to hook right like the Justice does. So I'm really excited for these discs to test fly them some more. play in the woods, play some open shots. I would agree. Eagle Envy, super legit. Pick one up, support Eagle. If you see him and Badanza playing, I mean, I feel like they're throwing these things as hard as they can, and it's not turning over. So I think the stability is in them. It might just be a few of the runs maybe have some understability to them. Check out the Pyro if you haven't. If you need something overstable and you have a medium arm strength like I do, go for it.